Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of season 3 here in the Achieve and Leave. We have Villarreal to start things off today in the Champions League. If we win this, then we're pretty much guaranteed progression through. If we can beat Molde at the end of the episode, then we'll only need to avoid defeat against Juventus in the next video to be able to get top spot in the group. We'll also be playing Bayern Munich in the next episode as well, so a big one coming. Villarreal to start us off though, we'll play Freiburg as well away from home, and then Mönchengladbach at home. Simulate the game against Molde and the game against Union Berlin, and hopefully keep ourselves, or actually get ourselves back top of the Bundesliga table. We're actually not top right now, if I recall correctly. Towards the end of the last episode, we actually ended up dropping off top spot. So could do with improved. Oh wow, that's a kit and a half. Could do with improved results in the league, maintained good results in the Champions League, and then hopefully everything will come around the way it's supposed to. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too. Episode of the CM RTG with Cambridge United went live earlier on as well, so check the channel for that. But for now, let's go and play with Dortmund. Villarreal, Asenjo in goal. It looks like a pretty similar team to the one that played against us in the earlier games. Still got Chingy Zunder on the bench. He does have that impact that he can make. I'm confident enough that we should be able to get a win here. I've got a slightly rotated side. There's a few players who are still lacking a little bit of stamina from the previous games at the end of the last episode, but Son's actually playing on the left rather than up top in this one, and Gertz is at cam with Paco playing through the middle at striker. We'll see if he can be heavily involved and maybe score us a goal or two against the team that he should know quite a bit about, having played the majority of his football in Spain. We'll wait and see if we can have the desired effect, but to start off with, we'll stay at 0-0 despite having pressure and a corner. Delaney across to Semedo. Ball for just run rather than filling in at right back for the overlapping player. Then we might have stood a chance on the right hand side of building something. As it happens, the chance is going to come on the left, and yeah, just Tucker can be into Mendes. Drops his shoulder well and stood up brilliantly, but Semedo heads it away. Gertz will swing it out wide to Marius Wolf, and the counter-attack is on of sorts. Keep that run going there, which means Son can get played in. Oh, he held his run in the middle. Why would you do that? You're in loads of space. Oh, Paco through to Gertz. Oh, and he still can't get the shot away. I don't know why Asenjo's done that, unless the final touch came off the defender who's trying to stop the corner. Delaney delivers. Jose Maria Jimenez went up well. Wolfs with a good strike. Asenjo with a save. Son to deliver the next corner. Another good one. And Delaney's up with a header. Well, maybe he should be in the middle rather than taking them on that far side, because on the near side, he's powered us 1-0 up with a great leap. Up with two defenders next to him. He's the one that wins the header, and into the side netting it goes in the far left-hand corner. We shall take it. I think it's his second goal in the Champions League this season. I thought it was his first. Dortmund 1, Villarreal 0. Paco in there to Delaney. That's Paco looking for Mario Gertz. Just held the ball up well. Witsel. Ooh, he hit that really well. Asenjo held on really well. Golovin out wide looking for Cheryshev, but Semedo has the pace to cover it. If we could grab a second just before half time, then I'd be confident that might be tie over. With it still being just the one, there's still a very good chance that Villarreal could get themselves back in this. Oh, but this might be the chance I was hoping for, and it is. Really well put together, and at the death in the first half, we have got that 2-goal cushion. Paco turns well, but their tackle Witsel. Through to Mario Gertz, and there's Damien Delaney. Thomas Delaney. Wow, Damien Delaney's nowhere near Borussia Dortmund. Wolf! Good save by Asenjo. I don't know where Damien Delaney's name came from. Kim Son with the delivery. Oh, this time Thomas Delaney wasn't able to get on the end of it. Although he is on the ball here, and he's left. Oh dear. Yeah, no, that left footed shot was awful. Tagueros into Golovin. Toko Akambi. Golovin's gone again. And he'll get on to the end of it and play the 1-2 with Akambi. Under's come off the bench. And actually it's a mistake by the defender there. That leads Toko Akambi to firing Villarreal back into the game. Just stuck a leg out there, and that was really poor. That was really poor from the defender. Not good enough at all on that occasion. Making a couple of changes to freshen things up. Hopefully, we can hold on to the lead now. I was hoping to just sit there with a 2-0 lead and be quite comfortable till the end, but this might be a nervy final 20 minutes. Edwards into Delaney, around the corner to Son. Oh, given away, but then able to poke it back through to Paco. Goetze, Wolf is there. I see man at the back post. It's Paco! Yes! Oh, thank you, Paco. The nervy times at the end of the game aren't going to happen. Paco Alcacer steals in at the back post and just squeezes that between keeper and post to give us a 3-1 lead. The 2-goal cushion is restored. 3 points assured. Final whistle goes. We're able to ride out the storm when Villarreal came back at us, get ourselves a third, and then see the game out quite comfortably then from there. Solid performance that against Villarreal. Bayern beat Besiktas by 2-0. Molde beat Juventus. Well then, I was saying at the beginning of the episode that we need to beat Molde and then avoid defeat against Juve to guarantee top spot. Well, with Molde beating Juve, all we need to do now is beat Molde at the end of the month, and we are guaranteed top spot regardless of the Juventus game. Guerrero's not quite fit back from injury. We'll simulate this game against Freiburg though, because I want to... Was it Freiburg I wanted to sim? Yeah. No, I was going to play Freiburg and play Mönchengladbach, wasn't I? Yeah, let's play Freiburg then, and then play Mönchengladbach. We are currently third in the league. 3 points off top. Need to get ourselves back on top spot sooner rather than later, please. To Niederlechner, to Hurler again. Carr struck well, but comfortable save for Ulsagel. Starting in goal for the injured Burki. Kazawa forward here to Insigne. Hopefully the keeper's not called upon too frequently. It's only 68 rated, so might actually not be that effective in goal or that competent, but we'll wait and see. Mitov in the CM RTG is only 68 rated and he's very competent, so I'll give the keeper the benefit of the doubt for now until he does something that makes me think otherwise. But for the time being, we'll put our trust in him and hope that that trust is well founded. 18 minutes in here against Freiburg though, and it's still 0-0. Nicely weighted to Delaney on that left foot. Better than the last time he shot with his left. Much better than the last time he shot with his left. But still dragged wide of that far post. Just looking to get around the outside of Al Salrani. Although he's quick, the defender. Royce is arriving here in the middle and we'll use him first. Try and dink that across to Insigne, which he's done brilliantly. And Lorenzo doesn't score. But Jadon doesn't either. Oh, dearie me, Jadon Sancho. Really, mate. That's what you come up with. Royce across to Delaney through the gap there to Insigne. Just trying to work the space. Jadon Sancho, is that better than his last effort? No, is the answer. Jadon Sancho in front of goal is very unconvincing. At the beginning of the game, I was talking about how the goalkeeper at 68 rated might not be very competent in goal. Well, it turns out Jadon Sancho at 84 rated certainly isn't competent in front of the other goal. Semedo will deliver this cross. Their keeper's going to come to punch. And on the volley, nothing happens. Zarracho, it's nicely played. Zarracho's in behind. Freiburg on the counter. Oh, wasn't expecting the cutback, and they've scored. Schleusner. Freiburg lead with 20 minutes to go. The guy in the middle there just stood up, didn't know what to do with himself, just spun round in a circle. That cutback completely sold me. All of my defenders overcommitted, and that's ultimately what cost me the goal. Really good header, and the keeper just couldn't react. Questions asked of the animation involved. Kazawa into Royce. In the corner there to Son. Royce has made the run again, but I'll use Jadon Sancho around the outside. Then stand the ball up into the middle. Royce could be there. They cleared it away, and they've done well there, Freiburg. They're doing a job on me here. We might have quite a challenge on our hands when it comes to this league title fight. We had things kind of go fairly comfortably our own way. Son, get the turn in. That's nice. And finish. Yes! We had things go fairly comfortably our way with Chelsea and Atletico, but things aren't happening that way here at Borussia Dortmund in the league. But Son may well have helped spark a revival. 1-1 in the 79th minute. Paco's on for Royce, who's been poor in this game. Let's see if we can get ourselves a winner. Son out to Semedo. I'll go quickly to Jadon Sancho. He's always in space, Jadon Sancho. He does play well. He just can't finish to save his life. But Son might have done the same if the defender hadn't been in the way. Insigne with the delivery. Jimenez underneath it. And keeper at full stretch. But it went wide anyway. Kazawa inside to Paco. Just has to spin to keep possession. Jadon Sancho ran inside nicely there. It's what I needed when I needed it. Oh, but picked off by a defender. And that might be the last opportunity we have of getting ourselves a win here. We're into the 3rd minute. Now they're on the counter again. Oh, thankfully that was absolutely woeful. The keeper's just going to sidestep all the way out. We'll take a point. I'm not having things go all my own way in the Bundesliga. We did in the Premier League and we did in La Liga, but we have a fight on our hands for this league title. And if Leverkusen won on match day 11, then we're losing yet more ground on them at the top of the table. They haven't played their 11th game yet, but if they do win, they'll be 5 points clear, and Bayern could now go above us if they win on match day 11 too. Up next for us was the game against Borussia Mönchengladbach. So it's Borussia versus Borussia. But how far off top spot will we be by the time that game comes around? The answer is a full 8 points, as Leverkusen have played another game as well. Köln haven't been able to overtake us, and Wolfsburg have overtaken Bayern. They lost on match day 11. We're getting a little bit of luck with other results. Berkey is back from injury, which is great news. And now Doucouré can come back into the fold as well. Even though Delaney's done relatively well, I'm still going to take him out. Axel Witzel's been playing superbly. And Doucouré's back in the starting lineup. And Berkey is also back starting for us. Right, now I really am desperate for a set of 3 points. Sancho back there to Witzel. Sancho's away again. Jadon Sancho with a chance to break away. Finds Royce. Oh, Insigne ran the wrong way. He ran towards the other defenders and could have done with him breaking left out into that left wing spot where there was loads of space to be utilised. Guerrero driving around the outside here. I'll drill that into the middle and still we can't find the chance to go in front. I'm hoping defensively we'll be better now that Doucouré's back and Berkey is back in between the sticks. But offensively, I'm still needing to improve. We haven't been massively high goal scorers. At least I don't feel like I've been a massively high goal scorer this season. Obviously, we got 3 against Villarreal, but only the 1 against Freiburg, and struggling to create much against Borussia Mönchengladbach so far. It's lovely footwork from Jadon Sancho, but a poor pass on the end of it. I've been really disappointed with Sancho, actually, here at Dortmund. Really disappointed. He's been completely underwhelming. I would actually consider selling him in January to fund a move for someone else. Insigne to Son, looking for Royce. Royce with the effort, held by Martinez. Jadon Sancho's been that poor, I would consider, because I've only got 10 million to spend in January at present, so I wouldn't really be able to do much with it as things stand. Witzel's missed the target there. But I would consider selling Jadon Sancho for a premium price to replace him on the right-hand side. I also might consider selling Axel Witzel as well, as he's starting to decline in stats. So before he gets too low, although of course we're only going to be here 1 season, so might be a little bit too reactive. But, thank you, Jose Maria Jimenez, for stepping in there. That could have been very dangerous if that ball roll had been successful. We'll find Jadon Sancho here, takes it in his stride, we'll cut back. Will then look for Royce with a pass. He will then find Son. The strange pass, which kind of ruined the whole flow of the move, and then I've lost the ball. That sums up my time at Dortmund so far. Just not quite coming together for me. Doucouré to Sancho. Son just stood there for ages and wouldn't actually commit to a move. Semedo back to Sancho. Royce is pointing for it, but the pass, to be fair to Sancho, did take a nick off the defender. That wasn't all his doing, the misplacing of the pass. Torgan Hazard gets away from me there. Good dribble, he gets him past the Kanji as well, although he's got the pace to keep up. Jose Maria Jimenez clears away as far as Torgan Hazard again. Here's Nandez. Guerrero does well. The clearance gets blocked, but there's the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Mönchengladbach are in the bottom half of the table, so not having a very good season so far, but I really should be performing better than I am. We need to win this game. Insigne. Cross there to Axel Witsel. Forward there to Son. Around the corner to Insigne. I see the run of Jadon Sancho. Oh, but I can't get it to him because Christoph Kramer with an outrageously good sliding tackle. Royce could steal that away. Son could steal that away. No one does. Ooh, I'm getting quite frustrated now with this Dortmund team. We did start the season really, really well. Very, very well indeed. Like 5 wins from the opening 6 games. We've certainly hit a roadblock since. Dropped down to 3rd and losing ground on those above us. Good header away by Jimenez. Royce could flick that on to Son. A while since we've had some free-flowing football. It's just been really bitty and scrappy in every game. Insigne forward to Royce again. Here's Son. Doucouré is arriving. Jadon Sancho's making moves down the right-hand side, so we'll play him in. Try the McGeady spin. That worked well. Doucouré's there. There's Insigne. Oh, it was meant for Son, and it's gone all the way back to Guerrero. If I still score, I'm happy. If I don't, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. An hour played, still 0-0. Clement. Back there to Nandez. Cross here to Lang. In towards the middle, and Hoffman brings it down. I'll win that. Semedo does well. Doucouré. Witsel. Out towards Insigne. Now would be a great time to score. It would be a really great time to score. Witsel forward to Son. Gifts it to Royce. Oh, who can't poke it back to him. Doucouré intercepts and then the pass is picked off. Doucouré again trying to do the defensive dirty work, but it's still all flowing back the other way. Ooh, this is the first challenging season we've had domestically in this Achieve and Leave. I am relishing the challenge, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating when you're in the middle of it. I'll look for Insigne here. The pass is under hit. Not good enough, Borussia Dortmund. Not good enough at all. Insigne off. Son's moved out wide. Doucouré into Goetze, who's come on. Paco's also come on up top. Witsel there to Sancho. Looking for Goetze. Can't quite find him. Cleared away. My throw. 9 minutes to go. We can get a late goal to get all 3 points, then I would still class this game as a success. But as things stand, it's certainly not a success. 0-0 still. Another loose pass. No final ball in this game. None whatsoever. Nice tackle by Witsel. Goetze. Forward there to Sancho. Paco. Looking there for Mario Goetze. Turns well. There's a number of white shirts back now. As they try and hold on for their points. Semedo in looking for Paco, who can't get there. It wasn't even Paco, it was Mario Goetze. Oh, help me, Jesus. It's still 0-0. Lang, give me that ball back. Son, around the corner to Doucouré. Backing up. Given away. Here's Vilhena. Backing up, sideways. Nandez, Torgan Hazard. Don't even think about it now. Mönchengladbach. Thank you, Jose Maria. Cleared away, and that'll be the game. More ground lost at the top of the table. This, oh, really? One high... Wow. Only 3 chances all game. I knew it felt scrappy, but I didn't realise it was that bad. I couldn't find a final ball, but jeeps. That is a sign of all the various symptoms of this Dortmund side coming together and killing us off in one fell swoop. Edwards disappointed not to start. Oh, dearie me. See if we can get victory against Mulder. We're already through. But victory here will guarantee top spot. How can they lose 5-0 to Juve on the back of a 4-0 defeat to Villarreal and then win 1-0 at home? Juventus have been killed off. Heung-min Son gives us a 1-0 lead in the 15th minute. I'm desperate to try and get a win against Union Berlin in the final game of the month to ensure that we at least get some ground back on the teams above us. Heung-min Son with another goal. I think it might be a case of biting the bullet and selling a couple of stars here at Dortmund in January and really rocking the boat. Doucouré gets a third. It will be a big victory for us against Mulder, and that's us guaranteed top spot in the group. We are third, but we are 7 points off top, as are Bayern Munich, who are now 6 weeks for Marco Reus. Oh, no, not what I need at all. Union Berlin up next. We shall simulate it. I'm going to throw Goetze into the starting lineup just to ensure that it's him that goes in that role. Oh, man above. Right, come on then. Let's get 3 points this time and hope that Leverkusen slip up. Although then probably Hoffenheim will go top anyway. Please don't let me down, lads. Please don't let me down. It's about time we had a challenge, to be fair, in the league in this series. Chelsea was a bit of a walkover. Atleti was certainly a walkover. This, hopefully, will garner a bit more interest from the series if we have a full-on fight for ourselves to try and get the league title here at Borussia Dortmund. And of course, we're still going well in the Champions League and in the Deutsche Pokal. So, the chance of a treble is still very much on, but we're going to have to work harder for it than we have done ever before. With Nuremberg in the round of 16 in the Deutsche Pokal tomorrow, with Bayern in the league and Leverkusen. Considering we're already guaranteed top spot, I might sim Juve, play Bayern, Leverkusen and Nuremberg and hope that the other results go my way. Leverkusen won. We are still 7 points off top. Bayern draw only on match day 13. A lot of work to be done in this Dortmund series. That's all for today's episode though. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next